Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 100. Can you believe we've done 100 episodes of the My Player career already? And Kai is pretty young still as well in this career so far. But it's not going to really be as special. We are going to do a quick career update. We're going to check through his stats, see the teams that he's played with so far, and then look to our future as well. But remember, we are at Arsenal right now. Arsenal have not been in the best of forms as of late, but the last 4 games I think we've won 1-0. So we're hoping to still scrap these wins. We need to be pushing towards the top of the table. Remember, we were mid-table at one point, so we're hoping to at least be in the top 4 by the end of today's episode. We're hoping for a victory here against Leicester City. And let's see if we can get Kai on the score sheet as well to celebrate the 100th episode of this series. Have no idea the total amount this is going to go up to, but we're going to be playing it for quite some time. We might be looking to move from Arsenal at the end of the current season. Things not really been gelling here, to be honest, as of late. We're picking up quite a few injuries, and not even small injuries. They are pretty big injuries, as Kai does go through there with beautiful through ball from Francis Coquelin and giving Arsenal a 1-goal lead. But as I was saying, things not been gelling quite for Arsenal. We've lost quite a few big players, and some of the big names are still here, but they are pretty old now, so it's hard for Arsenal to gel really. And Kai, he's struggling a little bit. Some of the names, we need to be bringing in better players. We did bring in Renato Sanchez and Romagnoli in the summer, but they've not really been playing. I've not really seen much of Renato Sanchez, if I'm honest, and when he has played, he's been playing at the left back position, which confuses me. But that is Arsene Wenger being the Arsenal manager after all. But we're looking for a second here in this game. Leicester City still trailing by 1-0. Kai shoots and he scored a second. This is much better. This is what we like to see. Kai back to his scoring ways, and now he's on a hat-trick. He's got, what, an hour to play? Just over an hour to play to try and find another goal. Try and get that hat-trick. It'll be a nice way to celebrate the 100th episode. Still got plenty of time. How many is that for the season? It's only his 3rd goal of the season. In the Premier League, that is. And we're midway through this season right now. He was out injured for a little bit, as well, as you may remember. Missed most of last season as well due to injuries. Missed the World Cup in the summer, which was a big blow as well for Kai, even though England did go on and win the World Cup. Kai plays a nice ball over the top for Granit Xhaka, who shoots into the side netting. Cracking chance there for Arsenal to take a 3-goal lead to take into the second half, but Granit Xhaka hit the side netting. Kai would have got the assist for that as well. It's a nice little ball over the top from him. So into the second half now. Arsenal still leading by 2-0. Here is Maitland-Niles to Coquelin. Now back in the middle to Foreign-Moore to Niles. Oh, Renato Sanchez is on the field. I only just realised. Nice for him. And it looks like he's actually playing in midfield as well, which is even better for the Arsenal. But it is Leicester City who are pushing on that far side, looking to get themselves back into this game. Less than 10 minutes to play. Oh, defence has gone wandering, and a chance for Wilson. Oh, he puts it wide there for Leicester. Should have got that one on target. Good chance there for Leicester to get themselves back into this game, as I said. But look at that one, just wide. And it does remain Arsenal 2, Leicester City 0. Just over 15 minutes to play. Slimani off, Lawrence on. Arsenal have also made a substitution. Nice little bit of skill there from Kai. Powering his way through. And it's going to go out of play here for an Arsenal corner. It is indeed. So, 3 minutes to play. A chance for a third. Kai still looking for that hat-trick, remember. Short one. Cleared away. Oh, loose control there. Can Arsenal get this one back in? Coquelin to Kai. Granit Xhaka. Now Alexis. Needs to play it to somebody. Come on, Alexis. Oh, he goes for the shot, but that one over the crossbar. He knows he should have teed that one off to Granit Xhaka, or even tried to get it through for Kai, who would have been on goal. Kai is going to be finishing this game with a 9.2 rating. He did get 2 goals. He didn't quite manage to get his hat-trick, unless we can get it here. Here's Granit Xhaka. Kai's just run offside there, so there is the final whistle. At least we get the 3 points, and we scored more than 1 goal in today's game, which is better. Much better from Arsenal, much better from Kai as well, finishing the game with a 9.2 rating, 2 goals. And let's continue on with our good form. John Terrell there, as you can see, he broke his ankle, a similar injury to what Kai had, but this time John Terrell is out for 3 months, so we're going to be missing him as we head into the new year. 2023 is going to be the new year, but Kai He's being rested for this game against West Ham United, so we're going to have to sim through this one. Hopefully the boys can keep on with our good run of form, as we do take another lead there. And Kieran Gibbs, of all people, giving Arsenal the 1-goal lead. Just hold on, boys. We'll try and double our lead if we can. We are approaching half-time. Still leading by 1-0. Into the second half we go. Couple of changes. Well, a change. It was a yellow card, the other one. Come on, boys. Just hold on, please. Gibbs has been replaced. Sanchez is on as well. Hey, and Sanchez actually scores. Coming off the bench, and he scores to seal. A nice 3 points there for Arsenal. And a nice 2-0 win. So this is New Year's Eve, and we are on our way to Crystal Palace. Not too far to travel, as it is a London derby, as you know. And who's going to come out on top of this one? Kai does make the start in this one after being rested on Boxing Day against West Ham United. And we're still looking to continue our winning form. We've not lost in quite a few games now. I think it might be 5 games we've won in a row now, including Premier League and Champions League games. So let's please carry that on in today's game against Palace. It'd be even better if we can get an early goal here. Kai's played through. Nice bit of skill there, and he does score again. There we go. Beautiful. Always nice to score an early goal. And after 3 minutes, it's Crystal Palace 0, Arsenal 1. He's playing the violin, and the Arsenal players and fans are celebrating. It's always nice to get the early goals, as I said. Nice bit of skill there as well from Kai. I think that's the only bit of skill he actually knows. But there we go. That's his 4th Premier League goal of the season, I think. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to double check that. I can't remember. But onwards we go then. 15 minutes played here at Selhurst Park. It is still 1-0 to the Arsenal, who are in their yellow and blue kit, of course. As Kai finds a massive gap here through the middle. El Nene carrying on his run. Played through there by Kai. A chance here for El Nene. Good save there from the keeper. And that goes out of play for an Arsenal corner. Great chance there for El Nene. But I wish that was Kai who was played through there. So corner it is to Arsenal. Kai's asking for it on the edge of the 6-yard box. Didn't quite get to him. So out of play goes for an Arsenal throw. Bakali. Now Kai in the middle. Kai tees it up for Ozil. Ozil got the shot off, but it did take a deflection. Took all the power out of it as well. And Crystal Palace do get the ball clear. So into the second half now, and actually into the final 5 minutes of this match, as Sanchez has just been taken down there. And it is going to be a free kick here for Arsenal, as the Crystal Palace captain is going to get a yellow card. Rightly so as well. Pretty dirty challenge. It's going to be Kai, of all people, taking this long free kick, trying to swing it in there. It goes to Mustafi. Kai gets it. He takes the long range shot and actually forces a save there from the goalkeeper. It's a good shot. Probably a little bit more power on it. Could have possibly gone past the keeper there. But it is a corner to Arsenal, near post again, headed away, or not yet headed away. It's actually the goalkeeper got in there and fisted it away as Kai swings it back in. Nobody attacking that one. And I think that is going to be the last chance of today's game. We do have 4 minutes of added time to play, as Crystal Palace have themselves a free kick. Please don't concede late on, Arsenal. Get the ball away. Here's Gabriel then for Arsenal. Bakali. Switches play onto this far side for Danny Welbeck. Still Danny Welbeck. A chance here for Arsenal to double their lead. Get the cross in, Danny. Oh no, he's wasting time. Gets the cross in eventually. That one's a little bit too far. Goes to Renato Sanchez, who can waste time here. But decides to play it inside for Gabriel. Now Kai. He goes for another long range shot and forces another save from the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. Wow, this last 4 minutes has seemed to go on for ages, as that corner comes in. The goalkeeper reading it this time, and there is the final whistle. Finally, Arsenal take another 3 points. We are looking good. We are slowly climbing ourselves back to the top of the table. And Kai finishing today's game with an 8.2 rating, getting the only goal of the game as well, of course, as we do head into the next game. This is the first game of the new year. The year is now 2023. The first game being against Manchester City. This is a day after New Year's Day. Going to be a little bit tired because it was only 2 days ago that we faced Crystal Palace. And the rain is falling here at the Emirates Stadium. Who's going to come out on top on this one? Hopefully it's going to be Arsenal. We want to continue our winning form. And Manchester City, no doubt, are around the top of the table at least. Somewhere where Arsenal need to be. As Oxlade-Chamberlain almost won possession there, but he gave it straight back and almost wins it. No, it's going to go out of play. for a Manchester City throw. So 20 minutes played, and I'm still looking for the first goal here at the Emirates. Manchester City defending a little bit poorly there, taking too many risks, but it is Raheem Sterling inside for Kevin De Bruyne, and he's getting pressured a couple of times there. A chance here for Martinez to steal it off him, and he does. Now Kai in possession, plays a nice little through ball, shot comes in. Who was that? It was Renato Sanchez. He scored again for Arsenal. This time not coming on as a sub. He's actually made the start in today's game, and what a finish that was. Kai played it through. First time finisher as well from Renato Sanchez in off the post, giving Arsenal a 1-goal lead. And there we go. That's his second Premier League goal of the season. We're into the second half now here at the Emirates, and it is the goal scorer Renato Sanchez, pushed more forward in today's game, which has been successful so far as he has got that goal. Oh no, do not do this to me. If Kai's out injured again, I'm going to be absolutely vexed. Please get up. We've got 20 minutes to play. Kai currently still down. I'm waiting. I'm looking at that red dot on that far side of the 3D. He is moving, and it looks like he is back on his feet. So fingers crossed he's going to be okay. But I think when the ball goes out of play, he might be replaced still. But hopefully it's not going to be an injury which is going to be missing out on any games, because we can't be taking any more injuries, especially if we're going to be challenging for the title in this season. But there is a free kick, and is this the end of Kai's game? It is indeed. He's going to be replaced, and 15 minutes to go. We're hoping that we can hold on for that 1-0 lead as well and take the victory. Let's just have a quick look at the calendar. Did we take the win against Manchester City? We did indeed. We did win 1-0, which is absolutely fantastic. Our winning form continues. We will play the Leicester City FA Cup game shortly, but we're just going to have a quick look at the rest of the stats. There, as you can see, in the Champions League group stage, oh sorry, the group stage is already finished. So we're into the round of 16 and we're taking on PSG. Manchester United, Chelsea are also in the last 16. And I don't think I missed any other English team there. Looking good on the qualifications with England and Arsenal. Look at that. We are into the top 4 finally. And it is Liverpool who have gone way down. But Arsenal back into the top 4 with just 3 points off the top place after losing 6 games so far this season, which is absolutely dreadful. We've only scored 21 goals, conceded 15, so still a lot of work there to be done for Arsenal if we're going to regain the Premier League title. So career summary then for Kai. As you can see, he is 88 rated overall. There is his total stats, 58 million he is valued at, 277 games he has played, scoring 161 goals. He hasn't got a red card yet, but he does have, I think that was 10 yellow cards. So let's have a quick look then. Where did we start our career? We started at Sporting, of course, back in Portugal. Made 35 appearances in his debut season, only scoring 11 goals. And we did win. No, actually we finished second in La Liga NOS in our debut season. He was Player of the Year that year, and in the second year we was the Player of the Year as well. We also won the Portuguese Cup, 44 appearances in our second season, scoring a few more goals, assisting a lot more, 17 assists, 13 goals. So as you can see, slowly improving. Into the third season then, and then of course we played one game for Sporting, won that game. We actually scored in that game as well, but then we made the move to the Premier League with Liverpool. And with Liverpool, we won the Premier League. We also won the FA Cup in our debut season, and Kai, of course, was the Player of the Year, picking up 4 Player of the Month awards in that first season with Liverpool. But that was the only season with Liverpool, because then we did move to Barcelona shortly after that. And there you can see the first stats with Barca, 41 appearances, 25 goals that season. Wasn't the Player of the Year, but he did get 1 Player of the Month. We won the Spanish Cup, semi-finals of the Champions League, but we did win the Spanish title, winning La Liga with Barcelona. Into the second season, and then we had the offer from Arsenal, which we just couldn't reject. So we headed back to the Premier League with Arsenal. We won the Premier League, we won the Europa League. We lost in the final of the FA Cup, as you can see there, and he was the Player of the Year yet again, which is absolutely fantastic. Into the second year with Arsenal, we finished second in the Premier League. We won the European Super Cup, Community Shield and the Champions League as well. Only making 18 appearances though, of course, because he did get injured, which was a huge loss for Arsenal. And as you can see right now, we did win the Europa the European Super Cup. Currently 4th in the league, and we've only had a handful of appearances so far this season, 14 in fact, winning 12 of those and scored 8 goals so far this season. So can we add to that goal tally? I'm sure we can, and we're going to head into another game before we end today's episode, as it is the 100th episode of this series. We're going to make it a little bit longer, and we may as well end it with another game and hopefully continue on with our winning form and see if Kai can score as well. This is the FA Cup. We are away from home, taking on Leicester City, who's going to come out on top and progress through to next round. Fingers crossed, it is going to be the red and white of Arsenal, and we're looking for another early goal. We've got an early goal, remember, against Crystal Palace. Can we do the same here against Leicester City? Leicester, of course, former Premier League champions. Early shot comes in there, but the goalkeeper reading that one and didn't really have to move. And so onwards we go then into the second half. As you can see, it has been a pretty quiet FA Cup game. Arsenal looking to steal it late on, then nodded on there from Mandy into the hands of the goalkeeper, and this one looks like it may be heading to a replay, I believe, unless somebody can steal it late on. It is Mahrez now pushing forward. Mahrez still at Leicester City, which is a bit of a surprise. He's going all the way through. A nice little bit of skill there. Does the turn. His shot was blocked. Second shot comes in, not even on target. And I thought for a second Leicester City were going to steal it late on and get themselves through to the next round. But thankfully for us, they didn't. Ben Yedder, he's just been replaced by Moussa Dembele. Leicester got some really decent players. Raman Denali has just come on in place of Kieran Gibbs for Arsenal. Come on, is there going to be a late goal here? I'd love to score a late goal, especially if it's going to be for Kai. Here's Renato Sanchez then, twist and turn, trying to find some space. Plays the ball forward to Maitland-Niles. Now here's Kai. Oh, unlucky there. Get up, Kai. Don't you dare stay down. And play through. Unlucky, straight into the path of the goalkeeper. And it looks like this one is going to end 0-0. It is indeed. There is the final whistle then. It ends all square. Arsenal 0, Leicester City 0. Kai finishing the game with a 7.3 match rating.